strong. Okay. There you go. Is it recording already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Laz Manish. This is my first playtest of the game I designed. It's based off my book Kinetic, the First Alliance. It's my co-author Greg. He's going to be the first guinea pig of this this test here. So hopefully it all goes according to plan. That's not going to work. I'm going to go right here. Yeah, I'm just going to hold it while I play. Because you only need one hand. It's a good part about this game. We already picked our characters. We did the dice roll. Greg won the dice roll. So I'm documenting everything in my book. These are my characters. All characters from the book. So it's Greg's recording on his cell phone, so that's good. And here we go. Greg rolled first, so he gets to move one character per turn. His character was choosing, his direction, everything like that. All his choice. So
I just had to get into the red.
You either have to get into my red base, or you have to destroy all 5 of my characters, which I'm probably going to lose.
Okay, so because my fastest character, Voltaire Cloud, has 10 speed.
That boy's fast.
And what other determining factor?
Agility.
And let's see, he has 6 agility.
So that means you can move 16 spaces.
16 spaces. In any direction that I want?
Any direction. Up, sideways, diagonal.
Can I go
up and then
forward,
left?
Up and...
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Any direction that you want.
Okay.
The way the game's set up is that the fastest player is in front of the V formation. So right there, Alex is the fastest, and he is set up right in front.
Okay, so I'm going to... Do I have to tell you what I'm about to do? Or?
Nope, just do it. It's like the game of chess. You sure that's 16?
16.
Okay. After he gets to go, it's my turn to go. So now it's my turn to pick one of my characters, my 5 characters. And I don't want Greg to flank me off there and try to get into my base, try to be a little sneaky. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a defensive position. And I'm going to move my Zanaku back one. And that is my turn.
Ended your turn.
If this was chess, I'd hit the little clock right here, but I don't.
Now I can move him again if I wanted to.
Up to 6 times.
6 times. Okay. Can we do a quick breakdown of what all the different things can do for me?
So this is the power grid. Okay? The strength, fighting ability, and power determine the player's attack. So if you get into a battle, meaning that 2 of the characters on the board are next to each other and next to on the squares, that they go into a battle, which you would use the strength, fighting ability, and power to determine how much damage you do to your enemy, minus the other character's defense. So that covers strength, fighting ability, and defense. We covered speed and agility. Moving the characters, that covers speed and agility. Stamina is used for saying that you can't use the character 6 times in a row or whatever the stamina is. Right here, Effervescence range stamina is 5, so she can't be used 5 times in a row. And intelligence, it determines who attacks first when 2 characters get into battle. That's about it.
Okay. Okay.
These are the back of the cards if you want to take a look. Connect the First Alliance. Oh no!
So, as you said, speed and agility determines how far I can go.
Yes.
Okay, so I have Shira, who has a speed of 8 and an agility of... Girl's flexible. 9. So I can move 17 spaces.
It seems that Greg picked the option of speed over power.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Is Madeline here?
No.
15, 16. I have moved 16 spaces and shall end my turn.
That's fine. You don't have to use all 17 turns. You could use from 1 to your limit. So I'm gonna want to stop one of the attacks. So I'm gonna take Irresistible Flame here, and judging by his speed and agility, I can move him 5 plus 6, so that's 11. I can move him 11 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Okay, let's see who else we have here. Agility is 5 for Vigorous Polarity, and speed is 6, so I can move him 11 if I want. Or I have Whisking Wind, whose speed is 9, and agility is 9. I can move for 18 spaces.
You just got faster and faster and faster, don't you? You got 16, then 17, then 18.
But you know what? What I want to do is... Now, can we look at each other's, or does...
No, these you can't look at mine.
Okay, so...
Now you have the advantages. You have advantages in which character does more damage to any other character. So each character is weak to another character. So Voltaic Cloud, as you could see in the top, does 1.2 times more damage to Vigorous Polarity and Effervescent Rain. And then, as you could see, it goes on and on, that each character does a little bit more damage to 2 other characters, except for Shira and Emperor Zelix, in which they do 1.2 times more damage to everyone except for each other.
Now, what is the plus symbol? I see, for example, Voltaic Cloud is stronger than Vigorous Polarity
And Effervescent Rain.
in addition.
The plus isn't like you add them together or nothing. It's just in addition to. So he's more powerful. He has an advantage over Polarity and Rain.
Okay.
Separately.
So,
But since you have Polarity on your team, that's kind of like a little disadvantage.
indeed.
But you do have Rain. I do have Rain, so that helps.
I shall go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait,
It's 16.
16. We can go diagonal? Or no?
No, he can't go diagonal.
Okay.
Only up, down, or
16.
sideways.
17, 18, 19, and end my turn.
You're 18. I don't know why you went to 19.
18.
End your turn. Okay, so I've noticed that he took Whisking Wind after my Irresistible Flame is right there. As you could see, Whisking Wind does more damage to Irresistible Flame, so he's trying to do a little bit more damage to my character. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Seismic Earth, who does more damage to Whisking Wind, and hopefully I'll have enough of a range to reach her before he reaches Christian. So, how much is he? Has a speed of 5 and agility of 4. He's one of those fast ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that boy's fast. So that ends my turn. Greg has to be careful. We're about to get into a 2-on-2 battle over here.
It's a battle of the ages. However, let me just see here.
But as you can see, again, my Seismic Earth does more damage to Voltaic Cloud and Whisking Wind. So he has to be careful with Seismic Earth. He's going to be a problem. Not to mention his defense is really good.
He is a problem. Let's see here.
So Greg might want to back one of the characters off as a sort of a flanking move, in which he can dodge me all he wants with those characters because they're so much more faster than both flame and earth. But then you have a wall of defense at my base, so I don't think he's going to be able to get through.
So, interesting. What do I want to do here? I am going to...
It's a game of chess.
It is. I'm going to move my Shire, who can move, if I'm not mistaken, 9 plus 8, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and attack! Your seismic earth!
Okay, this is where I forgot to get the scorecards going. So I'll have to turn my page here and get scorecards going. So Greg and Laz. So Greg has, call off your names.
I have WW, Whisking Wind. Latent Gravity, LG. Vigorous Polarity, VP. Shira, Aeolian. And Voltaic Cloud, VC.
And I have Irrisible Flame, Seismic Earth, Emperor Zelix, Easy,
Like Sunday morning?
Effervescent Rain, ER, and Donikin. I'm going to do DN for Donikin, because we never gave him a last name. So right now, Greg just attacked me with Shira against Seismic Earth. So everybody starts off with 100 health. Okay, so how much does your Shira do?
My Shira, for power and...
Fighting ability and strength.
Fighting ability and strength. I have a plus 8 fighting ability and plus 7.
What is it all together?
15.
And your strength is 10?
No, my strength is 7. My fighting ability is 8. And my power
It's 10.
is 10.
Alright, so he does 25 damage times 1.2, because Shira does damage to everyone. Gets in 30. So it'll be 30 minus my defense, which is 9. So Shira does 21 health, which brings my health to 79. So I'm like, oh man, I just got hurt really bad. What am I gonna do? So, Seismic Earth, I have to decide whether I want to fight back or not.
I wish you would. Because I'm gonna hit you hard again, boy. Knock your only tank out.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, Alex has the higher intelligence, I think.
My
I have 5.
My intelligence is 7.
So Alex gets the first hit, which he does. How
Do
much?
I have to hit or can I leave?
No, this is a battle. Like, I initiated the battle, so you can't leave yet.
Okay.
So you have to hit first.
So, my strength is 6, and my fighting ability is 7, so 13, plus 8, so 25.
So 25. Minus my 9, so that's 21, or
What?
Minus 25 minus 9 is
25 minus 9?
14.
Yeah.
So minus 79 is 65. 14?
Yeah.
No, 66. 65.
65.
Whew. See how it teaches you math? See how it teaches you math?
It's fun and it's fundamental.
But I get to attack Alex now with my strength of 8, my fighting ability of 8, which is 16, plus my power of 7. So that brings it to 23. Not as much as Alex or
But
Shira,
he has a
but I have the 1.2 advantage. So 23 times 1.2 is 27.6. We'll round up to 28. So that's 28 minus your defense of...
My defense is a measly 6.
So 27 minus 6 is 22. Or 28 minus 6 is 22. So minus 100 is 78.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Minus 100. 22 minus 100 is 78.
Yeah.
So now Cloud is down to 78. Now it's his turn to either run, tuck tail and run, or he can stand and fight.
Hurts so good. Hurts so good.
I'm actually right at this moment. I'm actually thinking about doing a 1.2 less damage if you're fighting someone that you're weak against. So game change.
So pretty much just
0.2.
evens out. Well, at that point, it equals out to 0. If the person hitting you does 1.2 more and you do 1.2 less, you're really just hitting them at 2.4.
No. It's not how it works.
Technically.
I'm thinking about it. It's a thinker. Circle that.
Alright.
My notes right here so I keep track of everything.
Ready to go?
Because what if I do, instead of like your full defense of 6, what if I do 1.2 less from the 6? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So your defense goes down. Not necessarily I do, 1.2 times whatever I have. No, I'm talking about, no. What I'm saying is when you hit me, mm-hmm. instead of just doing your regular 25, it's going to be 1.2 divided by, 25 divided by 1.2. That way it's 1.2 less, times 1.2 less of your attack, not necessarily my defense or your defense. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
You're not following?
Ready to go? So, with my Alex, Voltaic Cloud, speed 10, and agility 6, so I get 16 spaces.
That boy running.
Actually, I think I'll change my strategy. Oh yeah.
You gonna bring Shira over?
Shira's coming to play. Shira's speed is plus 8, and her agility is 9.
You do 18. You move 18.
18.
I'm sorry, 17.
So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me.
No, if you're next to a character, you have to fight them.
Well, then let's get it smacking.
So where you first crossed Donikin, or did you go all the way to Zelix?
Well,
Oh, gee.
we're talking side by side. Fight?
Side by side, back, forth, in front.
I wasn't clear on that. So, can I? Shit, where was I? Remember where I was? I was like somewhere around here somewhere.
You're right here, I believe.
Something like that. All right, so 17. 1,
You're gonna go after Rain.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And attack.
Okay, so you do 25. Rain has a defense of 7, which isn't bad. So she does 30. 30 minus 7 is 23. So Effervescent Rain comes from 100 minus
But
23.
Shira, so it's also 1.2.
That's what I did. I did that already.
Oh.
And it went up to 30. So minus 23 is 77. So now Cassie's sitting pretty at 77. I'm going to have Zelix come in and attack and do a little 2-on-2.
2 people can attack at once.
Yeah, you could be in the battle with 2-on-1 or 2-on-2. Or if you get creative, you could do all 5 in one battle. Not really. But you could do like a 4-on-1 or a 2-on-2. You know, depending on how the board is set up. So, where is my Zelix? So unfortunately, Zelix's intelligence is at 9, so Shira would get the first hit. Hitting him at 25 minus 10, so 15. Emperor Zelix goes from 100 to 85. Still good. And the Emperor attacks with 10 plus 8 is 18, plus 7 is 25. So Shira goes from 100, and Shira's defense?
Shira's defense is a whopping 9.
So that gives her to 86. Brings her down to 86. I'm sorry, 84. 84.
Good.
Yeah, because he does 19 damage.
Okay. My turn?
Wait, if your defense is 9, so it does 14 damage, so it is 86. No. If I'm doing 25... It's 16 minus 100. 84. Yeah, I got that right. Sorry to second guess myself. Alright, so that ends my turn. The way I have the game set up is that you can only attack with one character. Even if it's a 2-on-1 fight, you can choose which character to attack at any given time, even though it's a 2-on-1. I'm thinking about changing that to, if you're on a 2-on-1 battle or a 2-on-2 battle, that you can attack with both characters.
You can attack with both characters? Fucking kill someone.
Watch your language.
I said F.
Talk with all characters participating. That way it gives you a little bit more fear when you're, actually playing, and you don't want to rush in, on the base, because it's going to be a 2-on-1 regardless. So, and now it's Greg's turn.